Zombified.
Monsters are living under your bed, 'cause they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they said. We've become the walking dead. 'Cause everybody's on an edge. Oh no, they'll never let go of something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. They won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're bumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside. Goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. And they won't stop till you're zombified. Shut your mouth and bite your tongue, 'cause you don't wanna piss off anyone. We're traumatized by the damage done. Welcome to America. 'Cause everybody's on an edge. Oh no, they'll never let go of something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're bumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside. Goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. It won't stop till you're
Zombified. Zombified.
Hunting my mind, it's what I've become without a soul.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. Cut my life into pieces. I've reached my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I contemplated suicide. Without losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Welcome to the new era of the IWC. You want a place where you can be you? Do you love stories and long-term booking? Well, you have come to the right place. Hosted by your longest-reigning IWC Intercontinental Champ, one-third of the IWC Trios Champ, one-half of the IWC Tag Team Champ, and your IWC Undisputed Heavyweight Champ. So grab your beverages and your snacks. And like BiggOh says, if you got it, spark it!
And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you your IWC Trios Champions, IWC Tag Team Champions, your IWC Intercontinental Champion, and your Bebe Champion. Welcome to the Big Mo Bebe Podcast.
Yo! What is good, everybody? Welcome to the Big O Wrap Up. Y'all know who it is. It is your boy, Big O. And I'm sitting here with an injured shoulder from cutting the yard, but it's all good, man. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all doing today? Welcome. Glad to see everybody that's up in here. I see JP. I see Jen. How y'all doing? Of course, you know, a stream is not a stream without Jen. We're waiting on the Midmost Smart hologram and Future. If you're still here, hey, I sent you the invite in the DMs, bro. So go ahead and check it out. What up, Blake? What's going on? Rob, Bay, the hoodie one is in the building. Appreciate you guys for being here, man. Hey, the HR got a message for you guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell for all notifications, hit that like, and do not miss when we go live. Hey, episode 28, wrap up. So I just want to give you guys a reminder what JP said. And also, if you want to support the channel, big shout out to Flash for the $50 Cash App Super Chat earlier today during the gas station. You know, we opened up the gas station, so hey, y'all need some gas here at the resort. Y'all come on through. But I do have a few things I want to talk to you guys about. First and foremost, happy birthday to Owen Hart. But I do have a few things I want to talk to you guys. We all know what happened to Owen Hart back in 1999 when he that tragic fall he had at WWF Over the Edge. It was a shame what happened. People are still asking me to this day, will he be in the Hall of Fame? Probably not. If Martha has anything to say about it. But yes, happy birthday to Owen Hart. Let me go find Jen's message. What's going on, Adam? But yes, happy birthday to Owen Hart. Where is it? Let me go find Jen's right here. Bam, there it is right there. Yeah. Died at the age of 34. Would have been 59 today. Happy birthday, Blue Blaze. Right there. Yeah. Absolutely. What are some of y'all favorite Owen Hart matches? Who could forget the cage match between him and Bret Hart? I think the whole King of the Ring run with Owen Hart was absolutely great. But yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. What's going on, Scripps? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Scripps. He's going to go live in a few moments if you want to hop over there. That's pretty cool. Go ahead, support the fans. If you want to hop over there. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, here he is. What's going on, Future? That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, here he is. We got Future up in here in the building.
Just living the dream.
Living the dream. Well, I guess today you're going to be an occasional adult, apparently, huh? He's gonna be an occasional adult, man. Shout out to my cousin who's sitting over here live in attendance for the show. My cousin Mason. That is Athena's man, ladies and gentlemen. That is Athena's man.
On the Technical Difficulty Podcast. Welcome, everybody.
But Future, man, we got a few things we want to talk about. Talk about Jerry King Lawler. As of right now, he is no longer with WWE. They just did not renew his contract. We're going to get into a little conversation about the Wyatt Six, the possible members being revealed. Plus, I'm gonna get a little bit to that QR code mess because I got a couple of reports on what it is. Also, we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw. What did you guys think of Raw? The first 4 rounds of the King of the Ring tournament. I definitely want to talk about.
I'm not fully. I haven't watched all of it yet. I just watched the half an hour that I was on for last night. So,
okay,
my opinion is going to be this big.
Very minuscule, people. Very minute. Another injury bug hits WWE as the Empress of yesterday of last year. Asuka is out with the injury. You can tag her along the list of WWE injuries if you want to count the whole industry of WWE and AEW. She is added to that list as well. And Will Ospreay was on the Swerve City podcast, and he made an interesting quote on that show, and I definitely want us to talk about it. But right now, allow us, I should say, to talk about Monday Night Raw and the King of the Ring tournament. And real quick, what did you see, Future? What parts of the King of the Ring tournament did you see?
I think it was just the first match. I think it was Jay versus Balor because I went to bed at like 6:30 last, so I only saw a half an hour of the show.
Okay. You saw that match.
But Jay won. So Jay won, and then Drew came out because Jay took his spot. So
yeah. Apparently Drew McIntyre is not clear to perform, so Jay Uso did take his spot last night in the King of the Ring tournament. He defeated Finn Balor, and he moves on to the next round. And let me have a look right here. He will face the winner out of Ricochet and Ilya Dragunov, which I'm going to talk about that match real quick. I know you didn't see it, and if you are on social media, you know who won. But Ilya won that match. That was an absolute bang.
Yeah, I think we were kind of calling that last night that we thought that Ricochet should put him over. So
it was. Oh man, I had glimpses of black and gold, and that was a fantastic match between Ricochet and Ilya Dragunov. Very hard hitting. You could Ricochet using the ability to use his aerial attacks. Ilya had, he's just an amazing athlete, and I cannot wait to see the finals on the Raw bracket between what we're thinking right now is going to be Gunther and Ilya, because that's exactly what I see. And speaking of Gunther, what a banger was that main event last night. There is not a day on this earth that I do not want to see Gunther versus Sheamus. What a stiff, hard hitting match. Gunther made Sheamus tap to advance. Sheamus, I don't. I mean, what can you say about a match that they haven't even had? Every time they're in the ring, it's a banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. What a match that was. Gunther goes on and Gunther will face the winner out of Rey Mysterio and Kofi Kingston. Unfortunately, I don't know if they did that match, but I did not see that match. I don't know if Kofi won. I don't know if Ray won. If I were to say per storyline, Kofi will have to win because Kofi is out for revenge for what they did to Xavier Woods last week. So it's going to be Gunther versus Kofi and Ilya versus Jey Uso. Future, who do you got in the semifinals?
Well, let me look at the bracket here. So we had Ilya and Jay win last night, and then will it stay between the two of them then?
Yeah.
Or is there still a couple more men's matches on the Raw side?
It's going to be Ilya versus Jay, and then it's going to be Gunther versus what I'm assuming is going to be Kofi Kingston in the next round.
Boy, it's not that I still think it could be Gunther versus Ilya. That'd be cool. I mean, two NXT guys going at it.
That's what I want. That's what I
Yeah.
want. I want Ilya to go over Jay, and I want Gunther. Well, of course, Gunther's going to go over anybody, basically. But I'm going with Gunther, and I'm going with Ilya, and I'm going with Gunther to actually get one of his wins back from Ilya by beating Ilya and advancing into the finals to face whoever's coming out of the SmackDown bracket, which will start on Friday. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Hoodie Rob Baby, and do not miss that. But it was good. It was a pretty decent Raw. I know Io and Natalia had a pretty good match. And I mean, Natalia is definitely one. I guess she is the boat, because she's been there. She's toughed it out through everything, and even though she's buried, we call it nattied. Even though she gets nattied all the time, though, but she still hangs in there. I do see her being a coach when she's done being in the ring in WWE. Moving on to the second thing that I want to talk about. Now, after that match with Ilya Dragunov, Ricochet cut an interesting promo backstage. Did you happen to catch it, Future?
Unless that happened after the last, if it happened after the last 30 minutes, I didn't catch anything.
So I think you would only saw it on social media, like if you was on Twitter or something. I don't know. But
I was so busy at work today. I didn't have any chance to get on anything.
No time.
Sorry, I'm largely useless right now. I apologize.
Well, hell, you should have rested. But I understand. You want your face to be shown. You want to show your money maker. That's cool. That's cool.
Shit.
But now
I've got a face for radio, buddy. What are you talking about?
Ricochet cut a promo backstage saying that something needs to change, that he needs to change. He seemed very distraught about the loss and everything. And a lot of people was hinting that he might bring Prince Puma to WWE. It'll be interesting. And there was some people also saying that Ricochet might be getting ready to turn heel. A heel Ricochet is interesting to me. I don't necessarily know about bringing the whole Prince Puma character to WWE. People referring to it as a different side of Ricochet, a change and stuff like that, But I don't know. A Prince Puma version of Ricochet in WWE versus a heel version of Ricochet in WWE. I don't know. Future, what you think about that?
A heel version?
A heel version, or you can get Prince Puma back. The Lucha Underground version in WWE. Prince Puma. I actually think Triple H will let him let him fly with that?
Um, I mean, Rey Mysterio, if he's gonna go back to being full lucha, I mean, he's gonna be masked from now on. It's like we already all know what he looks like, but we already all know what Rey Mysterio looked like because in WCW he was maskless.
True. I look at it as like an
Um,
alter ego type thing, kind of like how
hold
the
on,
Finn Balor.
the oven's beeping. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead. But I look at it basically like as far as like another demon character or something like that, maybe like an alter ego or something. Scripts, I do not. I do not. Rob will be live tomorrow for AEW, and I think Rob is doing the DNR on Thursday. But I think Jeremy is going to go live on Thursday. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to figure it out. I think Rob should do. Rob should move his DNRs to Friday. Do it. Well, he works, so I guess he wouldn't be able to do it. But I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's schedule is so weird and wacky, and that's why everybody's schedule is a little different, especially mine since I work nights at Amazon. But anyways, but now I don't have one tomorrow. So, but Ricochet, a heel Ricochet would be great. I would love to see like a dark side of Ricochet, maybe King Ricochet, like he used to be called back in the day, though. But I don't know. We'll just have to see on how that goes. All right, so we're gonna move over to a little bit of the AEW side of the things real quick. Um, I want to talk about Will Ospreay. Oh yeah, Will Ospreay.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Has Ricochet been heel at all?
No,
It
Ricochet.
seems like he's been like the perpetual face, and it's like to see him heel would be such a change of character. Like when Hogan went Hollywood and was
Yeah,
just kind of the bad guy for so many years.
yep. Like that would be interesting. I would love to see a heel Ricochet. I'm not saying that Ricochet is going to win the King of the Ring, but you know he used to call himself King something. I think it was King. I think it's like his old Twitter or X name was like King Ricochet or something like that. Maybe it was Instagram or something. But yeah, he won that. Yeah, I actually saw it, and it not the best looking title. It looked like it was just almost taped together and painted. But anyways, whatever. Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay was on Swerve City podcast and basically talking about his run and his goals in AEW. Will Ospreay definitely said, "I want to be champion." And the funny thing is that Swerve actually got up out of his chair, went and picked up the AEW World Title that he won from Joe, and tried to hand it to Swerve to hold it. He was like, "Touch it. You could touch it." No, did he? And Will Ospreay said, "I'll touch it." No, did he? When I beat
That shit
you.
is never not funny.
That's like the new that we don't say pause no more. It's no diddy. That's what we say now. We say no diddy. Um, are they planting seeds already for Will Ospreay and Swerve, and for Swerve to give their title to Will Ospreay? Like, I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. I have no idea what they're thinking, but that's what Will Ospreay said. He basically just opened up the door. Hey, I'll hold the title once I beat you, bruv. That's what he said. I don't know. I don't know because as I felt, I said this before before Will Ospreay signed. If he goes to AEW, one of the biggest things that I will worry about is Tony Khan running through all these special matches and then burning them out, and then what?
Yeah.
So hey, what's going on, Rage? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Rage. She's been putting out content left and right, from the desert to the sea, from the
Yeah,
highest
Scripps,
building to the lowest building.
that could be a good spot for you, buddy. You could do the lead in for the Dynamite
That's
podcast.
perfect. That is perfect. Like scripture that you can have that the Dynamite pre-show.
Because Scripps did the lead in for Raw last night too, and I was watching him, and then when our show started, we jumped right over here. So
Yeah, you could do that. Scripts call it the Dynamite Pre-Show with Scripts.
you
With
got the same we got the same audience, and they're not going to be overlapping. Because I tell you what, I'm not going to be able to stay up for the Dynamite podcast, but I'll be more than likely to be able to watch yours. So
And here's another thing: everybody can just flip up. Nobody will miss a thing. Nobody will miss anything if you do that. So that's perfect. That is perfect script. That should be like locked in. Wednesdays at 5, going right into either watching Dynamite or going to Rob's channel to watch his podcast. Is perfect. It's
you're
perfect.
like the comedian, the opening act before Jerry Seinfeld comes out.
Come on, Future. Give Scripts a little bit more respect. The opening act.
What I mean is he
realize-
sets up the audience.
All right. All right.
It's a difficult position, and the person that can handle it would be Mr. Scripps.
It is.
I
Because
couldn't
like
run a lead-in show. I'm not good enough.
Opening act. Nobody wants to see the opening act at concerts. You get a few people and stuff like that. I think Scripps is more like the third performer. He's like the middle of the card before the main event. That's Scripps. Jeremy, our man Most Mark is the opening act because he's a baby in all of this. He's just now taking off. So, I wish I could tell you, Jen. I wish I could tell you though, but I have no idea what they're going to do with Braun Strowman. We're just going to have to wait and see. He did just come back last week, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with the monster among men and and um and what potentially this damn Jerry Seinfeld, damn Future. But I'll say
The license plate
yeah,
on
it's a
my
great
Bronco is Vandalay. Vandalay.
We're gonna talk about this Wire. Everybody assumed that Braun Strowman was going to be a part of this Wire 6. I guess not. This is probably going to be one of the biggest points of the stream here today because it's so much, and I cannot believe that the world is going to dig into this rabbit hole once again. So I want to bring up a couple of things on my screen, if I may. Oh, by the way, hold on. I'll show y'all. I'll show you Scripts the Ricochet promo real quick. And for those who haven't seen it, I'll show you guys. This is what.
Can challenge myself. I can give everything I got, but it seems that it's never enough. It's never. Here we find ourselves. For what I do, I can train. I can challenge myself. I can give everything I got, but it seems that it's never enough. It's never enough. Not when it counts. It's never enough. So I find myself in this position almost every week. I find myself in this position.
What you think, Future?
That guy looked beat to shit. Holy cow!
What? Ilya fucked him up. Like I know, like we saw what happened to Sheamus's chest after that match was over. But Jesus, I did not realize that Ilya was chopping wood like that. Jesus Christ. But Ricochet said that almost called him Ricochet. Thank you, Jen, for that. Ricochet, uh, he that was that interview he had, that little promo he had after that match with Dragunov, and he said he needs a change. So something is some definitely is going to be interesting with Ricochet, and perhaps also let me go ahead and play this for y'all as well. Let me hold on. Let me go ahead and do that.
Want to be champ.
You know what? People are already putting the expiration date on my title reign. And you know what? Here.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, because I don't. I can't.
You can have it.
I'll do it. I'll touch you when I beat you, bro. So, of course, I want to be champ. But
You know what? People are already putting the expiration date on my title reign. And
Give the title to Osprey.
That's a dead ass.
They might end up
right
giving
there.
the title to. That is a dead ass shoot, man.
Because
hold up,
that's
Steven, what you talking about?
That's Swerve being
Hold on,
just
Future,
like,
hold on.
well, fucking, you guys don't even want me to be the champ anyway, so.
I mean, yeah, for real though. But hold on, what you talking about, Steven? Are we ready for the game, man? Listen, man, we taking Dallas down, man. Do you not see the jersey back there hanging up? I am ready. I am ready for the game. The other one is right there up under the title right there. It is on. Luka, Kyrie, bring your A game. Bring your shit. It is up there. Thunder and 6. I'm calling it. Now, back to business. All right. So the QR code for Bray Wyatt. Now, Future, what do you think of all these QR codes and everything that Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, is doing? Now, I figured that last week when we kind of put these little puzzles together and we had Jeremy do the coordinations of the longitude and latitude that is showed at the last QR code, and it led to out there in Germany, somewhere out there in Germany, and that made me think that the Wire Six is showing up at the Bash at Berlin. But Future, what you think about these QR codes?
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. They're still kind of keeping that Bray spirit alive. I mean, it only took him like 4 months to finally lead up to his debut with all the for lack of a better term, going down the rabbit hole. But I think it is something that's going to come back. It's getting everybody talking. It's keeping the Bray spirit alive, and to not think that something's coming with them bringing Eric Rowan back. You know, and then the big talk with Bo Dallas. I think we're going to see something eventually. I mean, they may even. I hope they don't drag it out super long, because it felt like the Bray build did kind of last a little too long. Not quite as long as Veer coming, but
yeah,
I don't think it would take something until taking until SummerSlam would be too long. It sucks that it'll have to probably be at one of the international shows, because there's no domestic shows until then. I mean, you got Clash at the Castle, Money in the Bank is international, and then I don't think there's a pay-per-view in between Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. I think it's about a 6-week difference, 7-week difference. So
Well, hell, I'm cool with that. That's enough time to continue or build storylines that can go into SummerSlam. We already know that potentially The Rock may be showing back up within the next 3 to 4 months or so to set up that match with Cody at SummerSlam. Then you got Tonga Loa now into the bloodline with Tama Tonga. Yes, the Gorillas of Destiny are now in WWE. You can taste God versus the Usos. So it's going to happen. That is definitely going to happen. And I don't think that they they don't have another pay-per-view between Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. No, they don't. But if it is Bash at Berlin, and I do agree, yeah, it is. It would be a little bit too long if they wait till SummerSlam. You don't want it to really stretch it out as long as Bray did his when he came back at Extreme Rules. But it's interesting. I love shit like this. It gets you thinking. Then when you add little shit like this that's on the screen right now with these little puzzles and these little Easter eggs and stuff like that with the QR code. Um, I don't know if you guys saw the video for the QR code, but it's very very creepy. But right below it, if you click on the bird from that QR code video, you get this. You get this right here. And I do not know what the top part of it says, but it says, "You know nothing. Hell is only a word. Reality is much, much worse." That is crazy. That is crazy. That is exactly something Bray would do, or Bo is carrying on the spirit of his brother and stuff, which is cool. But if you dig deeper into this, there's a worse scenario called there's a word that they use because if you look up like the information page to the QR code and it shows you like all the little uh decoding stuff that you put in to make it, there's a word in there that's it's like DEVISE or something like that, which means like I guess like trickery or something like that. It's kind of crazy and it's weird, which is attached to another link that led to the report of Bo Dallas not even returning to the company that was made years ago. So it's crazy how WWE is kind of constructing and kind of formulating and putting all this stuff together for the Wyatt Six, which brings me to the characters that's supposed to be playing it. That's supposed to be a part of this. We already know about Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, and then you got people like Dexter Loomis and Nikki Cross. I spoke about that. By the way, in this right here by itself, in that decoding for it, in the decode for this puzzle right here, there is a couple of things that's being said, and it's like blank blank was looking for a friend. Blank blank had none. Blank blank found this, and people were assuming that blank blank was being referred to as Nikki Cross, which will actually makes so much sense. But it's crazy. Like I don't know when they're going to be revealed. I'm thinking it'll probably be Bash at Berlin, but they always throwing these little hints and stuff each and every week on Raw, each and every week on SmackDown. I don't know if they threw anything. Well, they did throw something out at the NXT spring breaking or something like that. They did throw something out then. So, but I'm interested and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. If I don't know, I can't say if it failed. Now we all know that the Fiend failed. They basically failed the Fiend at the Hell in the Cell match with Seth Rollins. They killed him there, and Goldberg just went out and buried him. Actually, he was done with at Saudi Arabia. That was it right there. Um, as far as like the eater of worlds, we know John Cena did that job right there. All of this was up under Vince McMahon. Vince failed Bray Wyatt. I don't think Triple H will fail Bray Wyatt or Bo Dallas in particular. I think he's going to make sure. I think Triple H is going to make Bray proud because Bray
You
Wyatt was
know,
one of Triple H's kids. I really do.
they're
I think
doing a little bit better job pulling the trigger on things.
they they are.
That the fans are more in favor of. I think at the time the fans were getting tired of the crypticness and they just wanted to see Bray. And I think it taking so long might have diminished his return. I mean, everybody wanted to see him, and when we finally did, it was great. But it could have been a little bit better if they would have tightened it up a little bit. So if they are going to tighten this up a little bit, I think everybody would be in favor of it because we're like, okay, we get it. Let's do it. Let's see it.
Jen, I agree with you, but I'm not gonna say WWE has never proven that they could pull these specific types. Vince has never proven that he could pull these specific types of storylines off, i.e., Papa Shango, but absolutely use extreme. I will double that extreme caution because this is something that is going to be make or break. And I'm on the verge of really just saying that Triple H he'll make it happen. He'll make it work. He'll make it work. Yeah, and you're right. You're right. And he's gone. He is no longer alive. And yes, it is it's sad. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. And and people could call it an attention grab and everything. I just feel like this might have been an idea that Bo Dallas wanted to do. I want to continue my brother's legacy in the company where he called home
But
and
if
stuff.
I don't mean to interrupt, but if we do see him, where do we see him landing? It seems like Raw is too stacked. I think SmackDown would be the place that they would need to be.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't.
SmackDown could be faction heavy. If SmackDown is faction heavy, you could have the Wyatt Six. If Carmelo Hayes decides to join the Pride, and that could be another faction. You're gonna have who I think who jumped Ray and LWO jumped, but I think Legato's still on SmackDown, right?
Uh, yeah, Legato is still on SmackDown. LWO is on Raw.
But
Yeah, you
they
can
did
definitely
split
do
them
that.
up. They did
If
split them
you
up. So I
choose.
mean,
Yeah, they did.
it's a 2-hour show. They could just have factions come out and beat each other up for a while, not be real story heavy. Keep all the storytelling and all the long-term matches on Raw. It's going to be on Netflix. Just make an entertaining wrestling show. Not really in the mode of AEW where it's just matches. They'll still have some story, but um, you know,
I mean, yeah.
SmackDown could be that faction heavy area.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely could. And I think Hologram said something about that too. I think Hologram said something about that about SmackDown having more factions. So, but yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that. Let me see. Give me a second, real quick. Trying to get to the next. Okay, there we go. All right, so on to the next story. We only got just a few more stories here before we get up out of here. Just a little quick reminder, guys. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, press that bell for all notification, and share to keep people aware. Never want to miss when we go live. We are sitting at over 1,100 subscribers. We are on the road to 1,500. Let's go ahead, man. Let's get up there in them algorithms, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is down there at the bottom. It's not necessarily. I just want that thumbs up. Get your boy out there. So let's talk about these injuries, future. So
Yes, sir.
Oscar got removed from the Queen of the Ring tournament, and Dakota Kai replaced her. And now Oscar has been added to the list of people who are injured in WWE. And we're going to start off with Oscar herself. Then we got Jimmy Uso, Shotzi Blackheart, Cora Jade, Big
Oh, they
E.
put Shotzi in now, huh?
Yeah. Sonya Deville, Dominic Mysterio, Eric from the Viking, whatever. Uh, the
Oh,
android
this is the
herself.
injured list. This is the injured list. Yeah.
This is the injured list. Charlotte Flair, Drew McIntyre is on that list now. Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, and the Second City Saints, CM Punk. All these people being hit with the injury bug, and not to mention the injury bug that's going on over there at AEW with Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, Ricky Starks. Like it's just so many people that's hurting AEW, so many people hurting WWE. Like Jesus, can anybody stay healthy in the company anymore? Like
I
I don't
mean,
know, but I just
for
yeah. Go
lack
ahead.
of a
Go ahead.
better term, right now we're watching the B list.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can sprinkle some B pluses, some A minuses up in there. But yeah, we are. We definitely are. So, but hopefully everybody gets better from AEW and WWE pretty soon, pretty quick. Because when the people loses, some of the stars, it's not good. But hopefully everybody will be back in the business. Everybody will be healthy. Um, we could probably choose our spots a little bit better, be a little more safe. But best to a speedy recovery for everybody who's injured in WWE and AEW.
Yeah, I just want my champion back. That's all.
MJF, we're waiting on you, MJF. You are a
I
scumbag.
need I need my champion. I need Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter, you want her back? I'm waiting on MJF to come back. That's when AEW is going to start kicking ass again.
She's been
I'm
out
waiting
for a
on Jamie
year.
Hayter.
She vacated that title.
The Guardian, the GOC. True, very true. The GOC of the IWC is here. What's going on, Guardian? Glad you can be here. Right now, everybody go subscribe to Guardian. Go subscribe to the Guardian of Chaos, man. He puts out great content, wrestling content, the interviews, the Hall of Fame speeches. Come on, it's Guardian, man. Hopefully one day he'll be here on the show, blessing us with his appearance. Maybe we'll get Dr. Evil back up here. Maybe JD will show up one day. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, we're doing this. We're definitely doing this before TNT. JD Solid Monster. It's going to be fire. Make sure you subscribe to JD. Make sure you go subscribe to Solid Monster. And I guess you can go subscribe to Jesse too if you want to. But but yeah. All right. Got a couple more stories here. WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler no longer with the company. WWE just did not resign or renew his contract. Jerry the King Lawler started out in 1992 as a performer and a broadcaster for the company. Never won a world title. Former NWA World Champion. He is the son of the native land of Tennessee, of Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Blues, BB King. And could we possibly see one last time Jerry King Lawler and JR at an AEW show? Future, what you think?
Well, I mean, I just seen a headline here that JR's health is improving. So, we all want to see JR. King coming
Shout out
after. It
JR,
would
Jim
be
Ross,
honestly like it would be fucking cool to see them do a show together, whether it's in WWE or AW or wherever. But just to see him come back, if we're gonna get nostalgia pops with Stone Cold, with John Cena, I mean, can you even imagine? You hear that Oklahoma song, the drums going, and the JR fucking walks out. You're like, my god.
Oh yeah, I would pop for that, and not because I'm a huge Jim Ross fan, but I'm a Sooner. I bleed crimson and cream. I am a Sooner,
And
and I know we're not gonna look. My Sooners ain't gonna
we
do so
know
well.
we know the Attitude Era was a lot of our formative years, so that is the primary era of wrestling that a lot of us remember. And
Yeah.
Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler were the biggest parts of that because they did the play-by-play.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm cool if Jerry King and Jim Ross if they do what's a good Wrestle Dream. Wrestle Dream would be the perfect spot to see Jim Ross and Jerry King do one last time. Wrestle Dream will be perfect. So yeah. My bro from the Mo. Hey, look, if you're busy, go ahead and do the damn thing. Get your, go ahead and get your paper and stuff. Do what you got to do. I'm not gonna be on here much longer. Um, this is probably about an hour 10, hour 15-minute show and stuff like that. So got a couple more
We call in
stories.
the business, we call that a quickie.
in the podcast, man. I guess. But yeah, we got a couple more stories that we're gonna get into, and whatever else that may be floating around in the land of this professional sport that we love to cover called wrestling. But yeah, I think Wrestle Dream will be the nice spot for Jerry King and Jim Ross for one last commentating, and then both of them are already WWE Hall of Famers. What else do they have left to prove? And they don't need like a big match like an Osprey or versus a Omega.
Yeah,
or
they don't need to call the main event.
They can do a special match with Jericho and who?
I mean, even if it's kind of like mid card, maybe next to last, just to see him and hear him again together.
Like Jericho and Hook.
Yeah,
Jericho and Hook. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? Future calls it a quickie because his profession as a male entertainer.
keep that on the DL, buddy. I mean, I wear the shirts, but I may or may not have a Speedo collection, so we just
Jen, why couldn't WWE do a send off? Why allow him to go to AEW to get a send off? Oh yeah, it's WWE. Well, that I don't know. Maybe they will give him a send off. I don't know. They just didn't. They didn't renew his contract. They just let it expire. The King is a free man. They might bring him back as a one off for that, in general. So, I'm just saying. The mid-most Mark said, "Cough stripper, cough future."
in case we've ever seen Deuce Bigelow,
Seen them both.
maybe
Seen them both. Hilarious movie. Seen them both. Love Deuce Bigelow.
maybe a male gigolo.
that came on the other day.
I mean, I haven't been working out and getting in shape for nothing. Let's just.
All right, we're moving on. We are moving on. Let's move on to talk about Backlash. Oh, look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, today, for some reason, I don't know why, he doesn't have a hoodie on. He is just Rob Bay. Oh, excuse me. He is no hoodie. Rob Bay. What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
He's Rob No Hoodie.
It's 85 degrees. I'm not wearing a hoodie. I'm not wearing a hoodie.
You got to say it like no Diddy. You got to say no hoodie.
No hoodie. Yeah. Or no drizzy. Who knows? I don't know. We're going to find out. What's up, everybody? What you guys been talking about?
What's good, man? Man, I thought you was at work today, man.
I was at work. I just got home.
Oh, yeah, it's like 6:30 where you at now. That's right. You're an hour ahead of me.
I just got home. Sorry, I stopped and got some Chick-fil-A. My bad. Sue me. I don't know. You know me and chicken, man. My weakness. You know what it is.
When it got some Chick-fil-A, man. I'll go over a couple things just to kind of get your opinion about it. Did you hear about what Will Ospreay said?
It needs to say card blade.
Card blade. I know. We'll fix it. Sorry.
Did you see what Will Ospreay said on Swerve's podcast?
Yeah, I was watching it yesterday. While during the premiere, I watched the premiere like first hour. I didn't see all of it because Ross started, but the whole hour we were doing the Big Mo Baby podcast, me and Future. I was watching it. It was really fun, really fun. They hinted about a match in a couple of months. I don't know. Big ass place, big stadium, maybe. I don't know. Where it rains a lot there. I don't know. Maybe.
Somewhere overseas, right? Somewhere
Somewhere.
over there.
Somewhere.
You know, I think the British people is over there. I don't know. It's somewhere over
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah, no. The
Dude,
O2 is too
Swerve,
small for it. O2 is too small. It needs to be a stadium.
Swerve, Swerve did a shoot on his own world title reign. People is already because he came out and said people is already saying I'm going to have a short title reign,
Yeah.
and that was what I say. You know, it's like I want to win the title, and they kind of gave each other that look that.
It kind of pissed
And
him off, like legit.
it, I kind of think it kind of did a little bit as well. But the funny thing is that man, you might as well just give Osprey the title. You might as well
Nah.
give Osprey.
They're giving him a title at Double or Nothing. They're giving him a title, not the
A
title.
title.
A title.
He wants the world title.
Nah, he'll get it
He
eventually.
wants the world
It's
title. And
Swerve's time.
him and Swerve literally went. They
Yeah,
both went
that
like
stare
that.
was crazy.
And
That
it's
stare
and,
crazy.
and it's like Swerve is gonna have the shortest AEW world title
Nah,
reign.
what was crazier? What was crazier? That those two staring, Swerve and Osprey, or JD McFlurry and Finn Balor staring at each other after Backlash, after the match with Damien. They were like, yeah, we about to jump this dude. You don't even know it.
they're gonna jump him.
They're gonna jump him. I don't know what they call it over there. I don't know. Beatdown? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know because that was something like I looked at the whole the McHappy Meal and Balor look was like the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
But the Osprey and Swerve look was like I'm coming for your title.
It's gonna be
You know,
fun.
and it is that's gonna be an awesome match. Swerve versus Will Osprey. My goodness.
You know,
All
I
right,
want to see Swerve fucking win because I don't want him to be like he'll just be
is that
like,
the right
listen,
thing to do? Is that the
I'm
right
your
thing to do?
champ.
You beat Will
Listen, if
Osprey?
they're gonna turn him heel, then yeah.
Hold on. Do you beat Will Osprey if you're Swerve?
If you're gonna have legitimacy to his reign, he has
Yeah.
to.
Wait,
Okay.
what bigger place? What better place to beat Will Ospreay than at his home in Wembley? Have him Swerve turn heel while doing it, knowing he can't beat him straight up. He has to, he has to do some sneaky shit. Prince Nana has to give him the crown to hit him over the head or something. I don't know. Something.
And that'd be great.
Yeah.
I was
Can't beat Will Ospreay straight up.
thinking about that. Okay, you beat him in London, turn Swerve heel.
Yeah,
Pull
now
a
guess
loose
who's coming back?
on Dynamite the
Guess
next
who's the
week.
face? Guess who's the face coming back? MJF. Let me get that. Let me get that match. Swerve and MJF.
The biggest match on this earth, and then you could have a program which you had seeds planted before
Yep.
MJF went out when he went up to Swerve and talk.
And he has it.
That's
now.
great. That'll be.
He has it.
But I could see a babyface dynamic between MJF and Swerve, and have Swerve kind of be so prickish and heelish towards MJF, which will probably get MJF back to the MJF we had when he first arrived, the scumbag that we all love.
Yeah. The only person that can beat Swerve is Hangman, I think. It's either Hangman or the Limitless one.
I'm glad Hooli not here because you can't say the H word around Hologram.
What, Hangman? You can't say Hangman? You can't say Hangman? You can't say
not
Hangman? Oh, okay.
If Hologram was there, Hooli would probably jump
I'm
off.
not a Hangman fan. I can't stand him.
Not a Hangman. I'm not really a Hangman fan, but
I won't call him Hangman. I'll call him Seabiscuit. Okay, Seabiscuit. My bad. My bad. All right.
That's hilarious.
Seabiscuit's gonna beat him. Remember, man, Swerve and Hangman. They gotta. I mean, my bad. Swerve and Seabiscuit gotta really finish it. Really fit, because the last wrestling match was a draw. I think it was, right?
They do.
It was a draw. So there really needs to be. It's really we need to know. What's up, Jen? Cowboy shit. Yeah,
I'm just going to say this right now. I have not received my pre-sale ticket for SummerSlam yet.
Oh no. Yeah, I heard a bunch of people had problems. Didn't Drew
Yeah,
have a problem?
like I think they crashed. The website crashed. That's the only thing I know. The website crashed when people try to get their pre-sale stuff. It crashed.
Wow. WWE's tickets
I know.
crashed. How Bush League. How Bush League.
Hey, Guardian, I agree that that match is too soon. That match should be for Full Gear.
Which one? What match?
Ospreay versus Swerve for the world title.
It could happen. It could happen.
I think Swerve needs somebody else. He needs to have 6 to 8 months with that title. Please, he just won.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Hey man, have Ospreay go crazy with the international title for a while. Have him get screwed out of the belt somehow, maybe in a triple threat or something. I don't know. Keep him strong. I don't know. Hey, maybe Ospreay doesn't want the title this year. Maybe he wants to be in the Continental Classic this upcoming week.
And that's fine. And that's fine. But I look at it this way because you look at what happened to Kenny Omega when he came back on Wednesday. There's no way that the doctor said that he can't wrestle and he's not cleared. The next fatal blow could be deadly to Kenny Omega, but he takes a shot from Jack Perry from the Scapegoat. So my thing is this: Kenny Omega is probably ready. He probably got.
Oh, he's gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, he probably got a clearance to do a little activity and stuff.
Yeah,
probably gotta go do testing, and then until he's fully cleared. The Elite versus Omega and all that, the blood and guts and stuff, that's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
My thing is this, because you got Okada as the Continental Champion. I want to see Ospreay versus Okada for that.
Maybe the finals. World is in. There you go. There you go.
So that's that's end of the year. Okay, that's fine.
End of the year. Yep.
That's fine.
Let me get that.
Because I just look as long as they make it to where Swerve has a nice lengthy run as world champion, meanwhile keeping Ospreay strong and not shoved down our damn faces every damn week. Because Ospreay don't need to be on TV every week.
No, he wasn't there last week.
Every week. Was he on there last week?
Nope,
yeah, he was on there.
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
Nope. No vignette, no promo, no wrestling. No, I would remember. I would remember Ospreay.
With this break that you give Ospreay, it's time to put something else in front of him. Keep him occupied because people are going to take that little shoot that he did on Swerve's podcast. They're going to take that and they're going to run with it. And Tony Khan is a act first and ask questions later type person. So Tony Khan will make that match happen, and then people are going to be like, "Well, why did it happen when Ospreay still has to do this?" I want Ospreay to climb up the ranks.
Oh yeah,
the ranking system needs to mean something.
The what?
But since they don't mean a goddamn thing anymore, just get rid of the fucking ranking system.
The hell's the ranking system? I don't. Oh.
Yeah, but
they never use it.
Ospreay does not need to go for the world title right now. No.
Going after the international title, you can go after the continental title at the end of the year. Whenever Mark Davis gets healthy, him and what's his name, Fletcher can go for the trios titles. Yeah. They are a great team.
Tag titles.
Yeah.
Something.
Or hey, nobody thought about this. What if AJ just shows up and they have a feud? His contract's coming up soon. You can get AJ over there. AJ and Ospreay. Yes.
And that's another thing. AJ Styles spoke about his contract. He said something is going to get done. He's just surprised that nothing was done yet.
Nah. He gone. I need him gone.
He said
keep everybody else. That's the one dude I want gone. I want him here. Have 5 matches. Him and Bryan, him and Ospreay, him and Omega, him and Takeshita, and him and what's that guy's name? Damn it, what's his name? Swerve. I want him to swerve. I want that. I want this, and I want this. I want the phenomenal forearm, elbow, whatever it's called. I want all of it. I want Styles Clash Party. I want all of it. Please give it to me. Yeah, I want it.
As great as that sounds, there's a little to do. I mean, there's a little more to do for.
There's nothing for him to do in WWE.
Everything is title hunts and everything. But if we all know WWE and we all know WWE, I know Jen knows WWE. WWE has a tendency of fashion. What's up,
How the
Cooper?
people-
My guy, the mascot,
Cooper.
the best mascot. Hey, your favorite podcast don't have no damn mascot. We do. We do.
While we got Cooper on screen, I got to see if I can do it because I got an injured shoulder and everything. So come on, Cooper. Come on, Coop. Let's go, Coop.
He was doing it last night.
Swerve, Coop.
Uh,
Yeah.
last night he was doing the Uso.
There
He
we
was
go. There we
damn
go.
one.
Oh,
The Usos.
yeah. Hey, yo, that crowd sucked last night. I didn't say it enough last night. That crowd sucked, bro. They were doing
Like
that.
I said, bro, it's exactly what I said. They're conditioned to whoa,
Keyboards? What are we doing?
and then they go back to their phones, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's wrestling."
Come on now.
All right, Rob, did you see the backstage interview that Ricochet gave after his match with Dragunov?
That he's sorry that he lost. That's all I saw. I was like, all right, I don't care about him crying.
So he cut a promo. He cut a promo saying that something's got to change. He's got to change every time he goes up to the top. You know, something's got to change. And then people, I saw on Twitter this morning, people was talking about a heel Ricochet, or perhaps maybe bringing Prince Puma to WWE as like an alter ego or something like that of Ricochet.
That'd be cool.
What are your thoughts about that?
Get him a manager.
About both. About both. About the heel and the Prince Puma version.
He can't be a heel without a manager. Some MVP, I don't know. Maybe you steal away Stokely Hathaway. I don't know, man. Get somebody. I don't know. And somebody terrible. Just somebody downright annoying. Got to be his manager if you want him to be a heel. The Prince Puma, he got a mask on, so that hides his and he could be a little bit more. He's a little bit more exciting when he's Prince Puma. I will say that.
That's true. And I mentioned before you hop on, I believe Triple H will actually let him go out there and be Prince Puma.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. Because I think that's what got Triple H to get Ricochet to come to NXT in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Which he did at Lucha Underground. The heel aspect, I like the idea of MVP. We know the Hurt Business 2.0 is on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, it's on SmackDown.
Okay.
They're about to do something with Carmelo because Bobby and Carmelo had an altercation or interaction or wherever last Friday.
Yeah. So I think that's great. I do think that's great. I think Carmelo Hayes will be a part of the Hurt Business 2.0.
Oh yeah.
But I do think with a change in Ricochet, if you can get MVP to manage him, oh man, a heel Ricochet, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen MVP till he broke those ribs and then he died.
Oh, Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP.
When you watch some of those old matches with him coming out and he was in that onesie with the nose strips, you're like, all right, MVP.
I remember that. I remember his promos before he got to SmackDown.
Wasn't he the U.S. champ for a minute there too?
He's won the U.S. title, the Intercontinental title, 24/7. What's that called? The X title, Twitter title. What's it called? Speed.
Yeah,
Speed. You got to be on drugs to win that title. He won 2 tournaments that nobody cares about, and he won the most important highlight of his career. He got Samantha Irvin. That's number 1. That's
all right. Yeah, that's the best win he got is Samantha Irvin. Good job, Ricochet.
Yeah, good job, Ricochet.
I don't care what anybody say. You're not a loser.
That's the achievement.
You are a winner. You wake up every morning a winner. Why? Look who you got next to you, bro. Good job. Yep. Good job. And when's the wedding, Ricochet? I'm waiting for my invitation.
When's the wedding? Don't be like Kendrick and wait 9 years. Don't be like Kendrick. God damn it.
I mean, if they're not married, she's still available.
Oh shit. Now, who's that one person in the chat last night was hollering at Future? Oh my gosh.
Somebody was hollering at you, Future? What?
Well, that's his friend. But it says that's the only reason she was here because of Future. Yeah, who's that girl?
Yeah,
something.
That was my gal Kanisha.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You slick devil. You can't get past me. I know what you're doing. Okay. I know why they call you Future. I know why the ladies call you. They say the Future. Yeah. All right, Rob. Let me get your Your thoughts on the King of the Ring tournament from Raw, the first 4 matches we got last night.
Wow.
We got Ilya defeating Ricochet.
Okay.
Jay Uso
They got
defeating
better. They got better and better. They got better and better. The women's.
Which one was
obviously.
your favorite? Which one was your favorite?
Shit. I really want to say Sheamus and Gunther, but I didn't like the ending. So I'm going to say Ilya and Ricochet. Ricochet was doing it, Lucha Underground type shit. He was doing some crazy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He was trying to be like Will Ospreay. He was trying to be like Will Ospreay, I would say. I appreciate that. He was trying to be like Will.
I would say this.
I like it.
I told Future and I told everybody else, there is not a day on this earth that I do not want to see Sheamus and Gunther in the ring. Battle.
That is a beautiful match right there. Violence. This man, first of all, his freaking he tatted his hand on the back of his.
I saw that right on his back. You can count all 5 fingers. All 5.
Like 1, 2, 3, 5. That's 5.
Like
damn. They're all like this. They're all like one. You could see all this, and then over here you would just see the thumb, like way over there. You'll see the thumb. So he chopped him like this. He chopped him like this or something, because he was like, that was crazy. He messed him up, bro. Welts, this man was.
Guardian, I'll be there. I'll be there, Guardian. I'll be there.
All right.
One more time, we said at the beginning of the stream, happy birthday to the late great Owen Hart.
Yeah.
The King of Hearts.
Happy birthday, William Ospreay. Is today. His birthday's today. Oh yeah. 31. He's
the Billy Goat today? Is he 31 today? Yeah, right. And he's grizzled. He feels grizzled. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, Dragunov and fucking Ricochet, I can't even say they tore the house down, because I think Gunther and Sheamus did too. I think they tore the house down, and all the stuff in the middle just kind of rebuilt the house in order just for Gunther and Sheamus to tear the house down again. It was
also shout out JD, because he actually really he said Jay Uso every match is the same. I can agree. I was like, this, I've seen this already.
Yeah,
I just watched the match. Doesn't matter
super
against
kick, body,
super kick,
Uso splash, spear,
ugly spear, super kick. He got it from the Young Bucks. Frog splash.
This weird frog splash with his arms and legs all the way back.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah. Oh, so I'm watching the Orioles and National, the battle of the DMV, the Milky Way.
Oh no, Tanisha Brown.
Yeah, that's Future's girl. That's Future's good friend. That's Future's friend.
I'm bluffing.
I'm turning red. Hold up. Look, Future's actually turning red. Look at him turning red. Get up there. Look at it. Nose on his cheeks. Look at him turning red.
All right, Bruce Pritchard. All right, Bruce. Oh, brother love.
Well, connect.
I love you.
You know it. Okay. Kanisha, you want to come up? You and Future can have a little alone time. You know, I don't mind.
I'll go take Cooper for a walk. I take my dog for a walk too.
Show.
We're good.
We can have the love hour. You know what I'm saying? Here,
the love hour.
Wrap up. You know.
Hey, we keep it classy around here. We're not that kind of podcast. Okay.
I don't know. The future love hour.
Hold on, let me go get my TV rating symbol over here. So
you said keep it classy in here. What? Speaking of classy, shout out Ron Burgundy, who made a reappearance at the Tom Brady roast. Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
3 hours long. That was funny.
Will Ferrell, man.
He was something else.
Oh, and you know this, my bro from the Mo. You know this.
Hold please.
I mean, that's the secret to my success is making sure she's lubricated.
Alcohol. I hope it's the drinking kind, not the rubbing kind.
Hey, I'm a beer goggle 10. I might be a 6, but I'm a beer goggle 10. So.
Okay. Why is this TV lagging?
Chaos, I've got an account.
Yeah. PSA reminder: JD I
just haven't been
in about an hour and a half.
God damn it! You guys are embarrassing me. This everything that we were talking about just ended because now you're making me all flush because my girl's on here. So.
Hey, that's what we do.
Oh man. All right, man. Hey, love is in the air, man. Love is in the air, and it's good to see, man. Hey, look at the power of positivity on this channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, we
let's
want
just
the connection.
say this is an incredible woman. I've only known her for a short period of time, but in the time that I've gotten to know her so far, you guys be respectful. Otherwise, oh,
That was beautiful,
what
future.
says oh.
Beautiful future.
I'll send y'all. I'll send
Future,
everybody I'll send y'all the
you're
wedding
gonna-
invitations. Okay, so
you're gonna make a book called The Future Love. You're gonna make a book produced by Bebe Resort.
Look, Future is a man. Is a man amongst many titles. He's right here. He's Future Bebe. You got Cooper, who his trusty sidekick, the mascot for the Bebe Resort, Cooper. But Future is also, you guys do realize that we do have a gym here at the resort, and Future is like head lead trainer of that gym. You know what I'm saying? So he's always in the gym working out, slimming down for the ladies and stuff like that. And apparently, Miss
not the
Kanisha.
ladies. I'm exclusive now. The lady.
Okay, so he's exclusive. Back up.
Lady.
Yeah, better back up. Not have Miss Brown, or should I say the future Mrs. Future, come,
Future, Mrs.
come,
Future.
give y'all a 2-piece with a biscuit. You don't want that, So hey, hey, Future got the juice, man. Future got the juice. Jen, Future hanging and banging.
Hanging and banging.
Whoa! We don't talk like that around here. That's a Vince thing, okay? We keep it classy here.
It's not the Bebe hour. It's not the Bebe after dark. What are we doing? It's not the Bebe after dark. What are we doing? It's still light out.
Yeah. We still got sunshine. We still got sun. It ain't it ain't the midnight hour. Yeah, not Bebe after dark yet. You know what I'm saying. So,
It's
but
it's only a Tuesday, so calm the fuck down.
It's a beautiful day, man, and that's awesome, Future, man. That's awesome, man. Kanisha, welcome. Hope you subscribe and hit the like. We are some straight clowns here. Get used to it.
We have too much
I'm sorry.
fun. We have too much fun.
We're some goof nuts, and I don't care. Guardian approves of it.
Oh, they stuck
Baby
out.
Dark. Guardian, I would like to let you know that me and Rob are planning something this Friday. Where we're going to be talking. It's going to be a Bebe After Dark. We're going to talk about one of our favorite shows, which is BMF
Out of bottles,
on.
bro. Yeah.
So we're going to do that, and of course, when the new season of Ghost start, for those who don't know, if you
can't wait.
Stars app, if you got the Stars app, and you know about Ghost and Power and Force, Raising Kanan, BMF, of course, we're talking about 50 Cent's creations. We're going to be doing. We're going to be doing reviews on those. Woo!
What's your favorite show? Out of all the 50 Cent shows, what's your favorite?
That's hard. That's tough. That is tough.
I'm gonna say the original Power. The original. I just love that show. That was my show. Nah,
I don't know. I'm gonna say I like the original. I like Ghost with Tariq. I like Force because Tommy is my guy, man. Tommy's Egan is the shot. And I like Raising Kanan, Little Kanan, and Jukebox and them. Damn.
Yep. Bro, season 5 has already been picked up, bro. It's already been picked up.
I know.
And they're not even done making 4.
I can't wait.
Man.
I can't wait. I'm gonna say Ghost. I'm gonna go ahead and say Ghost. The Tariq story. Ghost? It's just a little bit more. I ain't gonna say compelling, but it's just a little bit. It's like when I look at shows like this, I compare them as like highway. So you start off with the story, you get on a highway, but then when a story within the story happens, you get additional highways. And I think Ghost has the most. You talking about over my right shoulder, or your right? That's my cousin Mason. That's my cousin Mason. He's in the chat and everything.
He's like,
but he
yo,
be
man, something's moving back there. You're like, that's a dude. What are you talking about?
yeah, that's a dude, man. That's a dude right there. That's my cousin, man. He came over to chill and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we kicking it. Rob, I got one more story. I want you to kind of comment
right.
on, and then we'll be all caught up for the last story. What you think about Jerry the King Lawler and WWE not renewing his contract? Do you possibly want to see one last time, JR and Jerry the King Lawler at what I
Oh,
predict
yeah.
will be Wrestle Dream for the final tag team commentating
Yeah.
everything? Like
I like
I
that.
think
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
perfect for it.
I like that. I
But
like
I
that.
mentioned Jerry the King Lawler started in WWE in 1992 as a performer and a broadcast analyst for the
Yeah, he
company.
did.
Never won any world titles. Had some pretty cool matches. The one match I remember Jerry the King Lawler being infamous for was the Kiss My Foot match with Bret
Yeah.
Hitman Hart. And of course, we all know that he had Doink in them interfere and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. You guys can go on the network and watch those classical matches and stuff. I'm sure Guardian knows exactly the match that we're talking about. So, damn, Guardian thought my cousin was a giant dog move.
Yo, man, you got a Rottweiler back there? No, man.
Is that a pit bull with glasses? What are we doing? I don't know if they're glasses. Crazy. That's funny.
Hey, Guardian, man, I would love to hear a story about you working with the king of Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry Lawler. Not Elvis. I'm talking about Jerry Lawler. Y'all can
Yeah,
have him.
GOC, Dad, I'd listen to that story time, man, anytime.
Yeah, well, hey, if you do that on the show, if you could do that live, I will be there. I'm gonna be there regardless, but I want to be there live so I can ask questions and everything. That'll be awesome, Guardian. If you could do a little live like that about Jerry the King Lawler and how and what he did for the industry, not just for WWE, but for him coming up at NWA and all that. So there it is. Hey, you see it right here. All the matches are up on his channel. Guys, go subscribe to Guardian, man. Hey, get your wrestling history buff on, man. Go learn some wrestling, man. All right. For the last thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to go over Backlash. Because first and foremost, I want to say that crowd was absolutely LIT.
Bro, I couldn't believe that was an 11,000 person crowd. You couldn't tell me that was 11,000.
I thought it was much less than that, but it was stacked. It was packed to the rafters.
And I told this to Rob last night when Cody and AJ were just standing there absorbing, and that crowd was losing. They knew all the words to Cody's second verse, and the goddamn camera was shaking. Like AJ was just standing there, like, I can't believe this.
They knew Randy Orton's song, bro.
Yeah.
They knew Orton's song.
Listen, I say something Cody Woods. They said the whole second verse. Like,
Lyon France. With an injured shoulder, I am clapping for you guys.
What happened to your shoulder?
You guys, man, I was in the yard, and then like I was up on the hill, and then the lawnmower stopped. So when I pulled the cord, it kind of jerked back and kind of like pushed my shoulder back, and like that shit hurts like a motherfucker. Damn. But French, y'all killed it, man. Y'all brought the heat.
Guy gets taken out by a dandelion over here.
well, it was more or less.
Yo, we gotta speak on it. Hold up. First, my guy gets tapped out by a nobody. Then this guy freaking gets killed by a goddamn dandelion. Me and Future over here, this guy's falling in love up there. What the hell's going on here?
Look,
what is
going on? I went to the fairy godmother and got me a potion because I got a face for radio, and I'm still pulling. So
Listen, I don't have a hoodie on. What is going on here? We're not firing at all.
It's a new era, bro. It's a new era. New injuries, new looks, new everything. All right, get used to it. Damn.
Like there's a hoodie right there, but it's too hot to put it on.
Did you have a birthday recently? Because your check engine light's on. Your body's given up now.
Yeah, crazy.
You hit that age and you sneeze wrong and you're out for a week, bro. You're like,
you go,
no, this is no good.
I'm my back. You sneeze and
We
pull
went
out your back.
tornadoes last night. I was on Rob's channel as a weather broadcaster last night.
Yeah, what the hell?
You're like, what happened? I blinked too hard, man.
By the way, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna check y'all DMs later after the stream is over. I'm gonna show y'all the tree that's been uprooted in my backyard now. So,
Script, say it a few more times. I didn't hear it the first 2 times.
And hey, Otis, you better leave Groot alone. Leave Groot alone. Stop it. Leave Groot alone. Yeah.
All right, let's go over Backlash. The crowd brought it. We're gonna go over some of these matches. By the way, everybody but Montana was absolutely perfect. Montana missed one. He picked Randy and KO over the Bloodline, and of course, which is going to lead me into my next little segment here in just a minute. But before we do that, go over these matches real quick. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, of course, the Glamazonians of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They defeated Damage Control, the Kabuki Warriors, not Io Sky, but Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Yep.
Randy Orton and Kevin Owens was defeated by the Bloodline, Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. My baby, the WWE Women's Champion, retained against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Hands up. The World Heavyweight title, Damian Priest, retained against Jey Uso and stopped the beat of Jey Uso.
Dude, grabbed the man by his beard.
That crowd
was
just
by his beard.
Yeah, that crowd was absolutely
First of all, best
nuts.
entrance doing this with the crowd. The crowd was going crazy. The crowd was crazy,
actually,
bro.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And in the main event, Cody Rhodes defended his title against the phenomenal AJ Styles. I want to say this real quick. I want to get you guys' opinion. Now that we legitimately we have what? About 3/4 of the original Bullet Club in WWE now with AJ, Finn, Thomas, Hikuleo.
They still have, the Good Brothers. They did get drafted. They drafted, I think, Raw.
Yeah, they did.
He's on SmackDown.
On SmackDown.
So you can get a heel. Do you realize you can have AJ? Well, not Finn. Yeah, Finn is on Raw, but you can have AJ, the OC, and God together. All of them was together in New Japan in the Bullet Club, dude. You can bring the club back so cold with it. A heel Bullet Club in WWE. Oh man, take my money.
At the same time, in the AEW, they're running the Bullet Club Gold. It's like,
ain't that something? Ain't that something? You got Bullet Club.
Have simultaneous Bullet Clubs.
And then you got
when Finn back in the day used to do the guns, like that was awesome.
Finn does that right there. But you got Bullet Club Gold. You got other Bullet Club members in AEW. Then you got the rest of them in WWE. How about a Bullet Club versus Bullet Club for Forbidden Door, WWE, AEW? Just give it to us.
If it could ever happen, that would be fucking incredible, but it wouldn't. But the fantasy booking on that would be amazing.
Dude, the real club. And whoever wins, the other team cannot use Bullet Club anymore.
Yeah, you wrestle for the rights. And it's not even a scripted match. It's Fight Club. You just go out there,
you definitely wrestle for the, rights. But it was a good show. Overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. 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 I gave it a solid 8 out of 10.
You're breaking up, Otis. You're breaking up. We can't hear you. We
Uh,
lost.
until
I
you
think
get
they're
your
starting to
mic
hit
back.
home. They're
There you go,
definitely
there you
hitting
go.
some nice. It's going to be a grand. Not every show is going to be a grand slam or anything when it comes to WWE, but Triple H is actually starting to hit some base hits, some some doubles and
He's
some
hitting
singles.
doubles. He's hitting doubles.
When it comes on
He's
SmackDown.
hitting doubles.
Okay, that's
He's hitting
fine.
doubles.
Well, I mean,
That's fine.
so
When it comes to
they've gotten rid of
it's
Vince.
fine.
They got through a Vince cleanup WrestleMania, and now they've gotten to a draft, and now let's see what they do. Yeah, the last month has been completely useless because it's all been waiting for them to get to the draft. They get people assigned to their shows, and now let's see what how they're cooking.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. It's a real start now. It's a real new era now. So I think it's going to be great. Keep your eyes. I would tell everybody keep your eyes on X because I don't know if there were any kind of trades that have been made. So just keep your eye open, and we'll see what happens there. Which and of course, one of the main talking points for Backlash was the tag team match KO and Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. Fantastic tag team match. I love how it started. It started in a straight up brawl, and then Nick Aldis came out and said, "Fuck all that. We're going to scratch all that. No disqualification. You're not getting yourself out of this." And it was probably one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a cool ass minute. And
Best tag team match WWE has done since WrestleMania Night 1 main event. Best tag match.
Okay.
Since
Yeah. And it was good. It was definitely good. And I would say,
drop the ball. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm watching baseball game. God,
you watching the O's?
O's and Nationals. The Battle of the Milky Way. The Milky Way.
Oh man. And everybody make sure you give your condolences to JD because his Braves got absolutely swept by the Dodgers.
Man, they got I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I feel messed up saying I'm gonna say it and I might get in trouble. They got Vinced.
They got massacred. Like, golly, it was
Melts.
I had to turn it off. It was terrible. They let Ohtani bust 2 homers on them back to back in one game. Oh my god.
Smells in there. Gosh.
The only
Atlanta,
draft I know about Beer Kind. I knew what you meant. I knew
you are the perfect guy for the future.
Wait, Jen, you didn't do it. You didn't do the they'll be fine.
They just
you didn't do the Tony Khan sniff. You didn't do the I was hoping you would have added Tony Khan sniff with that one for JD. That would have been hilarious.
Fine.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Oh, let me do it right. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Shit. Shit. We have to get like some type of powder or something. So I can do
that. It's gotta be something. It's gotta be something. But
be fine.
Tonga Loa made his debut at Backlash.
The Gorillas.
Everybody was expecting the Samoan werewolf Jacob too.
I have a gorilla shirt. I'm gonna wear it Friday. I gotta find it.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of hoping it would have been Zilla, but at some point we know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great debut, and it was unbelievable. It was definitely unbelievable. I would like to get one other person's take on this right here, and whatever else he may want to say. So, grab your beverages, guys. We're in for a long one, ladies and gentlemen. Host of the Code and Kayfabe, the Big Mo Smart.
We're gonna be here for another hour. God damn it!
What's up, everybody? Hold on.
I gotta make sure you talk over him.
Yeah, talk over. Yeah. My Lucha bro. What's up, bro?
The Lucha bro is in the house, people. What's going on, Jeremy, man? I am happy that Jeremy is. He basically damn near went through almost the same tournament. He didn't get
Take
hit
me
by
off for just a second. We'll get back to this here in a second.
All right, Jeremy said he will be back. He said he will be back. So
All right.
um, he just getting some stuff settled in. But okay, all right, Jeremy. All
When's
right.
Guardians?
He
When's
said we're
Guardians
good.
start?
He said we are
Guardian, when's
good.
your
And
show start?
my
I
bro
just
from
hate
the
dead
Mo.
air.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. My bro from the Mo, I will leave the question up to you. What did you think about the arrival of Tamatonga? What do you see his role as far as being in the bloodline in WWE?
Tomatonga. Okay. As far as this man goes, like say, I've always thought he was better suited for WWE than AEW, ever so much more, ever so slightly. But with him coming in and action and the bloodline being the main reason. So how
No.
Damn. Damn.
StreamYard said
No.
I
My
was
bad.
like,
Wrong-
damn, was
Go
what I
ahead.
was saying not very over with Mr. Otis? Mm.
That's what
No.
StreamYard said.
So yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Rob.
So my idea on Tomaton, him coming into WWE, it only makes sense with the bloodline. I wasn't necessarily sure the dynamic.
Speak on Tonga Low. Who? Oh, I didn't mention this real quick. They both were signed at the same time.
Yeah,
Tonga Loa decided to wait. But go ahead, Jeremy. We're going to speak on on God, Gorillas of Destiny. Go ahead.
I was actually getting ready to mention
No, the
that.
MFTs.
Brought up.
MFTs.
Um,
MFTs.
Tonga, MFT.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess Tungins now.
Yeah.
Now.
So
It's two of
him coming into the bloodline makes sense. I wasn't sure about the dynamic at first. I knew it was gonna happen, but this is before the bloodline war was gonna happen. It was before WrestleMania had really happened. I knew it was already he was already on his way in. It's just whose side was he gonna really be on? And
Yeah.
so this idea of the bloodline civil war, I can get down with it. Where Tama falls into this is literally just going to be a sergeant at arms kind of situation, and he's going to build him. He's going to be built up just like Solo was, and be put in those positions of, okay, you are my big bad, you're my heavy, and Tongaloa is going to fall into the same pretense, into the same category, just simply for the fact that he's his brother, for one, and for two, that'll give them more reason to fall into that gorillas of destiny, not gorillas like the ape. This is gorilla, like guerrilla warfare. And if anybody's familiar with the Guerrilla Tactics theme song, not ain't nobody realer than gorillas, not that one. That was a good one, but not that one. There's just a really very Bone Thugs and Harmony-esque feel to the way that fucking planes. Anyway, not gonna get around it. But there was a very hate them. There was a very much a feel that these guys are going to be the big bads. These guys are going to be the militants of the group, and the ones who are going to basically dish out all the punishment. And right. Thank you, Scripps. But yeah, what was it? Okay.
So let me ask you this, my bro from the Mo. I see it. The future, I see it. And I'm not talking about this future right here. We see him all the time.
They're just going to be there.
Unfortunately.
They're just going to be
And
there.
I know Kanisha Brown sees this future all the time too.
Yeah.
And that's Usos versus G.
That's killing me.
Yeah, but no, what it's going to be is they're going to basically fall into the lines of what the Usos were, what Solo was, and now what basically that big bad heavy character that is going to take care of all the hard hitting stuff for the tribal chief, the head what was it, the There's many different classifications in that family, so they're all. I don't know. I really just see them being big bats and developing their characters for now. Like I say, this is just the beginning.
Yeah. Now I know everybody was expecting Jacob. I know I was expecting Jacob too.
Me too.
But when I saw Solo, I mean not Solo, but Tungaloa, I was like, oh my god, because we all expected that Hikuleo, Bad Luck Fale, and Tungaloa had at least half a month left on their contract. At least half a month. Now, when it came to Tamatanga, before they even left New Japan, I was like, well, I think GOD's contract ends kind of like at the same time, if not a week or two after. But they both was signed at the same. I think this bloodline story is going to be. Oh man, I don't know. Is this second chapter going to be bigger than the first chapter?
We're gonna have Cody Rhodes be the champion, and we're gonna be saying Cody who.
Yeah,
Cody who?
and
He's gonna be he's gonna be the mid card world champ.
Like I could see this version of the bloodline holding titles. Like when LA Knight wins the United States Championship at SummerSlam, who's going to take that title off?
Jacob or Solo. Maybe.
Goddamn, Jacob fucking Fatu. God is going to win the SmackDown tag titles. That world title, WWE Championship ain't going nowhere for a minute.
Were y'all trying to remember my Cash App earlier? Was that why Future was asking in the chat?
Yeah. Put it under your name there, bud.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Smart.
If y'all want to support,
it's literally just my name with a dollar sign.
If y'all want to support Jeremy, his cause, and Dakota Kayfabe, episode 5 coming soon. There's his Cash App right there. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the bro from the Mo.
I didn't need for that sheet plug. I did not mean for that.
It's okay, man. I don't care. Whoever got a channel up in here, if y'all my peoples, I'm gonna get y'all out there, man.
I appreciate
family. God, talk to y'all, tell y'all about this shit.
Yeah, let me just tell you that me and this guy were on the phone at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning as thunderstorms and as severe thunderstorms and tornadoes were literally just skirting the edge of my town. So it's pretty gnarly. Props
and already came through and just tore the tree down in my backyard. Don't worry, I'm gonna send y'all a picture after the stream is over. Y'all gonna be like, damn.
I told people to put bird emojis in the chat. I told people to do that.
It went over. It went. Look, this is how bad it was. Oh, y'all know what a rain wrap tornado is. Well, you can't see the tornado because of the rain. I opened up my front door and the rain was circling around my house. You could see the sheet of rain circling around my house. As soon as I started to close my door, big bolt of lightning struck down. Yep, time to go. Time to go. But the house is still intact. Your boy BiggOh is still here. And I thank God for another beautiful day. So back to this bloodline story. Now, we saw at Backlash, Paul Heyman gave Jey Uso the most concerned, help me like type look, you know. And it's and the way that Jey Uso looked back, I feel like Jey is going to get involved soon. Maybe he's going to be the one. Well, I'm not going to say maybe he's going to be one that's going to get traded to SmackDown, but it's possible because we don't know where Jimmy is going to end up. Jimmy is hurt. He wasn't in the draft.
Nope.
So if Jimmy ends up staying on SmackDown, which would make sense, and let's say you trade, you got to trade up. It's got to be an equal trade for Jey Uso and send him over to SmackDown and send whoever over to Raw, whoever it may be. It may be another tag team. LA Knight to Raw. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. If you do that, well, damn. I don't know, Rob, because I got LA Knight winning the United States Championship and
the U.S. title,
U.S. title, and that's SmackDown. But that would be a good trade. I don't know who
on the roster.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. Let me see. let me go back a couple weeks and look at the roster from the last show. Um, somebody for I guess you can trade Jay Uso for Giovanni Vinci, seeing that both of them have stories going on with former factions. Put Vinci
Vinci's
back
on. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
down, and
I
you
see
can
that.
and you can do that. You can do that. Uh, oh yeah. I'm here. I'm here. Even if a tornado picked me up and swept me away, I'm still going to somehow.
Consider yourself lucky, Jen.
I'll break out the Bebe kite. Be
But
all right. We'll get you.
you can definitely do that. Who else is on SmackDown that don't want to? I don't ever want to see. I don't ever want to see Pretty Deadly. I don't ever want to see Pretty Deadly on Raw or SmackDown for that fact.
I mean,
DIY having DIY on
never,
SmackDown is a
I
good
just
change.
don't want to see them at all.
I just,
So you're going to get DIY and New Catch Republic
yeah,
on.
facts.
Well, you're getting you're getting New Catch Republic on Raw.
But I mean, yeah. The NCR is on Raw and DIY is on SmackDown. I mean, that'd be the matches they'll put on. My goodness. I just don't
Wow.
know. I mean, you got Cedric Alexander, say the Adonis. They're a tag team now, but they're on SmackDown. I don't want. Who cares? But I just don't see how you can and get Jay Uso unless
Ooh,
I just don't
nice
see it with
play.
SmackDown and Paul Heyman giving that look. You know what I'm saying? Uh oh. Future
Oh boy.
clock is up, buddy. You got some talking to do before you go to bed.
Fucking A. Now I'm super.
Hey, it's okay. And you know
Well,
what?
I guess it's
That's a lot of use.
deuces.
He's
That's a lot
gonna
of
tuck you
use,
in
buddy.
good night there, buddy. Oh.
You're
Future,
gonna tuck
I
Oh.
appreciate you, bro, giving us your input on everything. Hey, handle your business, bro. Do what you got to do, man. Go talk to your lady, man. Talk to your lady.
Hey, you guys are wonderful, but you're like wonderful like here. I got to get to wonderful here. So
We love you
I
too.
know. Yeah, we don't have those physical traits that you also adore. So
We,
if we had
we-
boobs, you'd love us, wouldn't you? You would.
yeah, yeah. All right, future man. Rob, don't go. Don't come back, Rob. Come back, Rob.
I don't want to come
Future.
back. I don't want to come back.
Enjoy your day,
That's
bro.
fine.
Well, I
Sometimes-
appreciate everybody's understanding, but I got to go take care of some business. So
Yeah, you go
talk
take
to you
care of that
guys.
business.
If I don't see you on Thursday, I'll probably see you Thursday for DNR. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I'll be on scripts, but I probably won't be here because Dynamite starts too late for
no
me.
DNR.
So we'll just plan on DNR
No
on Thursday.
DNR.
So
No DNR. No DNR.
There's no DNR
It's,
Thursday.
what's that,
He's
next
doing
week?
He's doing his
And I guess it'll be Friday then.
6 or 7.
Who the fuck cares?
7.
Do your streams. Who the fuck cares when I'm doing my shit? Who cares?
I'm working
If-
late
if
Thursday.
people-
I'm working late.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He's working late.
Maybe we'll work at the gas
That's why I
station.
pushed it back.
Okay.
He's working at the
Don't-
gas station.
Nobody
He has
needs
to
to
take
be
care of
looking
a
about-
She's
situation.
going to be on. We're going to get her on the podcast for fucking sure.
Oh, I just
Well-
want to. Okay.
She's gonna be
Um,
ready for a serious interview.
How about the king and
No,
queen of the ring?
serious interview.
The king and queen of the ring. Kanisha, you could join us on that, and we'll put like a little heart little screen on both you and Future.
Wow.
Future,
Need to-
go. Hey, talk to you later, man. We'll holler at you later on, bro.
Guys, deuce.
We're gonna give her a serious
Dude,
interview
bro.
with the light in her face.
I appreciate Future for being here. Appreciate Miss Brown for being here. Always welcome. And man, you guys are crazy up in here, man. And we're actually coming up on the end of the stream anyway. But I think with this bloodline story, man, oh man, I wish I could just see how it's going to end right now. I guess the exciting part about it is just not knowing. So I am more than willing, scripts, to be patient. I am going to be patient because I know it's gonna be a bigger outturn in the end. Um, Jeremy, is there anything you want to talk about?
There was a few things that I don't know. It was more or less. It was more like I heard you guys talking about Swerve City podcast and how he had Osprey on.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us your
I
thoughts
was
about
busy
that.
working, but no. Swerve, he was basically ribbing himself and the fact that he's basically got everybody's betting against him and his title reign getting derailed. And he's like,
Yeah.
so here, just take it. And Osprey's like, no, nah, bruv, no, I'll touch it when I win it. And no, I thought that was a nice touch. Because I mean, anyway, it's bad luck to touch a title before it's yours.
That's true.
That's what I said.
Ooh, maybe the Rock.
Shut the front
Rock should
door. Or actually, the
Sorry, we
back
can't hear you,
door.
bro. Sound like R2D2, man. What we doing? Sorry, Otis. We couldn't hear you. Yeah, it sound like that. Couldn't hear you.
But
My bad.
that
Me too.
Osprey's been hinting of facing Ricochet one day, whether it happens in WWE or hopefully in AEW, which would be the more poignant place to do so. You guys saw what came out about Ric Flair today, right? It was either today or last.
Restaurant.
You guys talk about that at all?
Slurring his words, just Ric
Okay.
Flair having.
Yeah, he's
still.
If there's anything that says that this man does not need another match, it's for one, how he's behaving these days. Just still drunk and belligerent in public, and basically overall making an ass of himself. Like I couldn't, he was incoherent, and I could barely understand what the fuck the argument was about without somebody who was posting it adding context to it. I was like, what the fuck is this all about? He's just arguing with the bartender about what? And I mean, in retrospect, it's kind of obvious now they were probably trying to cut him off, and he was like, "Hey, no, I'm drinky, I like you," and no, it probably just wasn't happening. But there was also a interview he did. It was in either an interview or somebody was talking. He was talking to a dirt sheet or whatever, and he basically admitted to passing out in his last match, in his Ric Flair's last match, and that whole thing. He actually admits that he passed out not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times. And he apparently realized that he had another heart attack after having that pacemaker. And he's like, well, I don't remember feeling any pain. That I don't know that when I would have had the heart attack. And the doctor's like, well, have you passed out any time in the last few years since we did the operation? Oh, light bulb. Like, for real, dude, you're not healthy enough to go anymore. Stop trying to make yourself out to be the tough guy who, like, no, I don't want to see Ric Flair anywhere near a wrestling ring with actual intent to get physical. No, don't want to see it no more.
We wanted that in AEW too, and it was like Ric Flair, please do not get in the ring and get physical. And he got in the ring and got physical. Although it's just a couple times when it happened, but still.
I mean, if it's literally just throwing a little bit of interference, like I could understand like the slightest little bit, but he can't go in the same convincing way that he used to. I apologize. There's just so much noise around here and where I've got my studio. Let's see. James Storm apparently is now acting and does real estate.
Acting?
He's acting and doing real estate in addition to wrestling part-time gigs. Yeah.
The drunk
Which
cowboy.
Sorry about his great luck.
Damn luck.
Jericho. Jericho, I'm feeling, is on a pre-retirement tour.
Pre-retirement.
Because like say he's trying to put over the FTW title, however way that obviously it's being booked, but he wants to do this. He wants to give back, and albeit like say there's not much left for him to do. So whether it's at this point maybe phase out of ring activity or go back to WWE for a Hall of Fame run. Like I don't know.
Jen, this will be the name of Ric Flair's book. It's gonna be called Hell of a Book. That would be the story.
No, it's gonna be Woo. Hell of a book.
Oh, just Woo.
Woo.
It's gonna be called Woo, the book from hell.
Button on the front of the book, you could push
the book from
say,
hell.
Mm-hmm.
The book.
Something
But
in
yeah.
reference.
Nah, that's Kane's book. What are we doing? Glenn Jacobs. What are we talking about?
How come so many ex-wrestlers go into real estate?
I don't know.
Because it's lucrative.
It is.
People are always because you always
does it,
go into a guaranteed business.
Yeah,
Something people are always going to need. People are always going to need grocery stores. People are always going to need cemeteries. People are going to need all kinds of shit for all kinds of different reasons for years.
Yep. Rob, anything you got coming out? Anything else as far as wrestling you want to talk about that we might have missed out on?
I think I talked about a lot of it yesterday at the Big Mo Baby podcast. I wish somebody would show up besides Future, but shout out Future. He's the best guy. He's my best friend.
Hey, I made it. I made it.
Yeah.
This
guy right here. He was battling a tornado or a windstorm or a lawnmower or whatever. He was battling something.
Are you about to sign off, Otis?
Yeah.
Hold on. Windstorm. Have you been in a tornado? Have you been in a tornado?
I've been in a tornado before.
Jen said she's in New York, so she's never seen one.
Hey, I got to deuce out. I got to get out of here.
All right, see you, Jeremy.
We're ready to head up out of here. All right, Jeremy, man. Appreciate you for hopping on a little bit, man.
This Thursday, live stream. Don't miss it. Deuces.
I'll see you Wednesday, hopefully.
Yeah, make sure y'all holler at Jeremy on this channel. But how dare you?
A windstorm.
Right now, this is we are in the peak of tornadoes. Yeah, this ain't Saudi Arabia. Talking about windstorms and sandstorms and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can't stand outside during a tornado unless it's like a EF0, EF half or something. You know what I'm saying?
But
I've been F5s. I've been part of F3s and F4 tornadoes. Had shit destroyed and everything. You call it a windstorm? Come on. You out there on the East Coast. What you got to worry about? A little bit of sun, rain, snow, huh? Is that
Taxes. Taxes. That's the main thing.
See, you got to worry about taxes and all that other stuff. I got to worry about weather, death, and taxes. And apparently my weird ass Cowboys. So I got to worry about too much being in the middle of the goddamn United States.
I will be going live tomorrow, Hoodie Rob Baby, for AEW Dynamite watch along 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna have fun watching Dynamite on Wednesdays tomorrow, and Friday I'm going live an hour before SmackDown. Me and this guy over here, we're gonna talk about BMF. Yeah,
I'll be here. I'll be here Wednesday. I'll be here Friday. And I'll be here
Saturday too. I'll be live Saturday too for Collision and Rampage. For those two.
Looks like I'm be the featured guest on Rob's channel the rest of the week, y'all. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Sunday is all this guy. He's doing Lucha Underground, I do believe, right? Sunday.
Yeah, I'm doing the Dario Cueto Cup, the Kill Shot edition, all of Kill Shot's matches and stuff. We might switch it up because the one I found is pretty. It's not long enough, I should say.
We're gonna find
we
that.
do a whole Lucha Underground just soiree or something, maybe like 2 or 3 matches of it or something. I don't know, or 2 or 3 shows, but it'll be cool. Guys, that is going to do it. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe bell for all notifications. No DNR on Thursday on Rob's channel. That is moving to next week. DNR on my channel is on Sunday. Make sure you guys be there. Of course, next week on Tuesday will be episode 29 of the Big O wrap up.
28. You don't even know your numbers. 28. It's 28.
Nah, this is 28.
This is 27.
No, 27 was last week. Yeah, 27 was last week.
Okay, I don't know.
Because I mashed in with the watch along for Backlash.
That's right. That's right. You did that. All right.
So that's it, guys. We up out of here, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, press the bell for all notifications, share to keep your people aware. Y'all know the rhetoric. Shout out to JD, Rage, Jen, the Guardian of Chaos, Scripts. Shout out to JP. Shout out to Blake, family, man. Patrick Palmer, man. Shout out to Miss Cassandra, the future Mrs. Future. That's her. That's her tag name on here. Or
Future Miss
Miss Brown. That's what I'm gonna call her. Miss Brown, future Mrs. Future. That's her new tag right there. Shout out to her for joining the show. And turning Future red. That was hilarious. Man, love every single last one of you guys. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to the Midmost Mark German, man. He's gonna have some news for you guys on Thursday. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Shout out to my bro Rob, babe, man. Live Dynamite tomorrow, man. It is going to be there. I'll be there, and we're gonna have some fun. So make sure you guys grab your beverages and your snacks. And you know what I say: if you got it, spark it. That is gonna do it here, guys. We up out of here. Your boy Big O and no hoodie, Rob Baby. The Big Mo Baby. Be out. Peace.
No hoodie.
Just
cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. Cut my life into pieces. I've reached my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I contemplated suicide. Cause I losing my side, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my side, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Welcome to the new era of the IWC. You want a place where you can be you? Do you love stories and long-term booking? Wow! You have come to the right place. Hosted by your longest-reigning IWC Intercontinental Champ, 1/3 of the IWC Trio Champ, 1/2 of the IWC Tag Team Champ, and your IWC Undisputed Heavyweight Champ. So grab your beverages and your snacks. And like BiggOh says, if you